we speculated about this Spider-Man Brand New Day. I think this is probably the most anticipated Marvel movie outside of the Avengers. But we're getting lots of rumors about the Sadie Sink, what her role is going to be in the Spider-Man Brand New Day. I think the most popular rumors about Sadie Sink in the Spider-Man Brand New Day is the possibility of her playing Felicia Hardy, aka the Black Cat. Her possibly playing, Jean Grey, and last but not least, possibly playing, what was my last one? I can't remember what my last one was.
It's rumored that she might be playing Gwen Stacy.
Thank you, Gwen Stacy. So, in my honest opinion, this does drive up the curiosity for this particular movie because of the fact that I'm starting to hear the Jean Grey rumor a lot more now.
I'm hearing it too, but I just don't see how this actually fit in the storyline because, to be honest with you, I'm hearing rumors that Spider-Man's going to have or needs a new love interest, and there's only really two of them out of the three. So I'm really going for it. I think she's going to have a pivotal role going forward with this movie. I don't think it's going to be a one and done. She's got to be a love interest for Spider-Man. As we know it, MJ doesn't remember who Peter Parker is or knows who's the identity of Spider-Man. So he needs a new love interest. And there's only really two characters that I'm rooting for.
So I'm curious to know how this is going to translate over to the situation with Mary Jane. For those that don't know, in Spider-Man No Way Home, nobody knows who Spider-Man is moving forward after the Doctor Strange spell, including Mary Jane. So are we just going to, because she's casted to be in the movie, are we slowly moving away from the character, or are we going to have some type of love triangle here with these two characters? Three characters.
I mean, anything is possible, but I don't know. Like, I feel like Spider-Man is going to try to talk to MJ and try to see if he can rekindle whatever he has left or build that relationship back up from the ground up. I mean, from the ground down. But I do want to see Peter Parker get a new love interest. And I'm kind of rooting for Felicia Hardy, aka the Black Cat. We haven't got her on screen. I mean, we got a Gwen Stacy before. I'm not against the idea with Gwen Stacy, but they would have to build that whole bond from, like, they got to be tight.
Gwen Stacy?
Spider-Man really, yeah, Gwen Stacy, yeah. Because that was one of Spider-Man's, like, first loves, bro. Most people don't know that it wasn't MJ, it was Gwen Stacy.
So, considering the fact that he's going to be going to a community college, is it possibly that he could meet Gwen Stacy there?
It's a possibility.
Actually, you know what? I think it might be Felicia, because it just lines up better.
It does. Plus, Felicia Hardy has a way with Peter Parker. You know what I'm saying? That's the girl he wants, but he can't have.
Right. So I think the Jean Grey thing is a little bit too far fetched, if I'm being honest. But Sadie Sink does resemble a Jean Grey, though, more than she resembles a Gwen Stacy or a Felicia Hardy. Because they're both blonde.
We are getting facts, and we're getting more mutants involved in moving forward in the MCU. So anything is possible, but I just don't see her being Jean Grey. I feel like they're gonna save that for, like, Avengers Doomsday, to have Jean Grey come back and reprise her role. Who knows? But I mean, it would be confusing to have. Well, I mean,
it might be tied with Avengers Doomsday. We never really discussed that aspect of it, where
you could have a variant version,
yes,
of Jean Grey. Just happens to be walking around in Brand New Day. I mean, it is okay, I'll give you that. It wouldn't be that confusing, but because we do have variants and all that. But I just feel like they would save that for a bigger role. You know what I'm saying?
If we're being honest, Spider-Man still is in the 616. So I know he's not supposed to be in this movie in Doomsday, but uh, it's gonna be tough to because there's no mutants in the 616 yet.
Nah, you have Miss Marvel who's a mutant, and you have Namor.
They don't count. They don't
What
count.
you mean?
They really technically they do not count because there have been no mention of mutants whatsoever in the 616 except for Miss Marvel and Namor. That's it.
Well, I mean, if you want to be technical, I mean, they never said it, but I mean, now that the rumors are going on with like mutant DNA and all that, I mean, Quicksilver and Wanda are mutants. They were just,
Oh
I
yeah,
think, what do they call them?
absolutely, absolutely.
Genetically enhanced humans. I think is what they called them.
I don't know. I just feel like it's a little murky when we talking about just seeing Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart in a trailer for Doomsday, and then we automatically have mutants in the 616. I was thinking more like, all right, let's move them over from whatever universe that they're in, the Fox universe. We call it the Fox universe. Move them over from the Fox universe, and then that'll be that. But then that still doesn't make sense because then we think about it who should have been in those trailers or should have been the younger versions of them. I can't remember what their names are off the top of my head, but they should have been in those trailers, not Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, I do agree with you, but I mean, we got what we got, and I'm cool with it. I wouldn't change it for the world.
You wouldn't change it?
That's my opinion. No, I wouldn't change it for the world.
I would just think you would get a little bit of long-term security if you got the younger versions of Magneto and Professor X.
I do agree with you. I do. I like to see Michael Fassbender and wow, I forgot the other dude's name.
James McAvoy.
James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender's character. Because I did like their chemistry together. You know, like they were amazing on film together. They had this pivotal like relationship that was great. It was awesome, and I would love to see him reprise their roles again. And I mean, it could be a possibility they could come back. I mean, who knows? But I also hear rumors that they wanna go a different route. They wanna switch it up. New actors. I mean, I'm cool with it as long as we get someone who can who I want to go say 100% look like their characters, but can act in the roles of those characters. You know what I'm saying? We need good actors. We need that good relationship.
Ain't nothing better than Michael Fassbender and McAvoy.
Facts. There's nothing better than that. I mean, facts. Real talk. But I'm just saying. It's just rumors that they want new actors to take those roles. But who knows? I mean, anything is possible.
So
I do want to see those two come back though.
So
100%.
pretty much get back full circle here. We're both in agreement that a Jean Grey for Brand New Day is a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah, facts.
A stretch. So who you? So it comes down to two ladies, Felicia or Gwen. Which one you want more in the movie? Well, I won't say who you want more. I'll say who you think's more likely to be in the movie.
I'm gonna have to go with Felicia Hardy.
Felicia Hardy?
Yeah. I mean, we never got her on the big screen. We got hints of her in Andrew's universe, but it never went nowhere. And shoot, I can't forget. She was also in Tobey Maguire's universe as well. But we didn't get nothing out of it.
Felicia Hardy?
Except for that scene. Yeah.
What movie? Which movie? Oh, no.
Was she Spider-Man 3?
That was Gwen. That was Gwen.
That was Gwen. Oh, my fault. Oh, I'm tripping.
Yeah, that was Gwen.
But overall, I do want to see Felicia Hardy in this universe. I mean, I think it's time we get a love triangle. Spider-Man is trying to balance his life as an adult and as Spider-Man, and then gets a new love interest because, you know, he's still down with the MJ thing. And maybe he tries to build that relationship. Maybe let's say, like, she curves him. Let's just say that what if MJ's like, ew, get away from me. I don't know you, bro. Why are you simping for me? You know what I mean? And then he's got to move on and find someone else. And then boom, it just happens to be Felicia. I would like to see them meet for the first time they meet these characters. If we get Felicia Hardy, is her trying to rob a bank or something.
As Catwoman. I said Catwoman. Black Cat.
As Black Cat. And then Spider-Man tries to stop her and convince her to put it back. And then she starts flirting with them all break. That would be cool. And then let's say they go to school together, and then they happen to have the same class, and bam, they're trying to figure out who's who. And I would like to even go as far as shoot, screw it. Like, let's say Black Cat does know that his secret identity is Peter Parker. He is Spider-Man. That would be crazy.
It's not a bad idea. I like the idea. Especially we forget this key element is the fact that he's Spider-Man, Peter Parker is pretty much roaming the streets of New York City of trying to fill two voids. The loss of Aunt May and also the loss of his best friends because we keep forgetting about Ned. Like he's
Yeah, yeah.
completely by himself. Even Happy don't even know who he is. So
Yes, that's right. Everybody forgot who he is.
yeah, so everybody doesn't know who he is. So you got to think
They know
about
all
it.
Spider-Man, but they don't know who Peter Parker is.
Exactly. So I would think them introducing Black Cat to him first would definitely make more sense. And the fact that he has somebody to relate to, you know, because at first, like you said, let's do something where she's doing something illegal. He tells her to put it back, and then she's like, "Hey, you're pretty cool to hang with." And then that's how they start to build the relationship. And I guess we can say that she goes to school with him or whatever. But we'll see. We'll see with that. But I think just doing the Black Cat thing first instead of the Felicia thing would be better.
I mean, if we get like the Gwen Stacy, it would have to be that they're only hanging out. Like he's only hanging out with her as Peter Parker. Maybe he might save her, but I feel like if you're gonna have a Gwen Stacy in the movie, right? Which I'm not against the idea, you're gonna have to build her up. That means she's gonna have to keep reprising her role in the new trilogy, which I'm cool with. But that means you're gonna have to build that they're gonna have like this deep love for each other. But I just don't see that happening because he has MJ on the side, and as we all know, Peter Parker's a sim for MJ in all the comics. So like I just don't see like a love triangle between MJ and Gwen Stacy. I just don't see that. I just don't it just doesn't to me it doesn't scream like love triangle. Peter gotta pick one or the other. No, but Felicia Hardy's she's always been like this flirt with him. Like he knows he wants to be with her, but he doesn't dig her lifestyle. He's not for doing things illegal. He's a superhero.
Hmm. So we forget one key element in here. We got the Punisher in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
So is there
Can't
any
forget about him.
possible scenario at the top of your head that makes sense with the Punisher, with this character, Black Cat or Gwen Stacy?
I'm trying to think. He could be chasing Black Cat. It could be a possibility he's chasing Black Cat.
Mm-hmm.
But this is where it kind of gets like, I don't know. I feel like we're making things up because we still haven't gotten season 2 of Daredevil Born Again. So he got locked up by Kingpin. So eventually he's going to get released. But I don't know. I just don't see the Punisher really chasing Black Cat though.
Okay. This transition
Like
is,
you would need you need something to have the Punisher come out of retirement to become the Punisher again. He has to be chasing somebody. Maybe it could be somebody from his past. And
I thought
he
he's
happens to
already
bump
out
into
of retirement after he got captured by the Kingpin.